Hey guys, this read is going to be for Taurus, so let's go ahead and get started here. I'll start with my oracle cards. Alrighty, universe, what do you have for Taurus today? What messages do you have? What guidance? What advice? What do you have to say to Taurus? Maybe some affirmations, maybe some warnings. Oh, and everything feels like it's trying to jump out of my hands, so I feel like it's a good time to get started. We have hope, memories of love, emotional withdrawal, intuition, and triumph. To me, this almost feels like healing. This almost feels like healing from the past. That's what the emotional withdrawal says to me. It's sort of like pulling back into yourself and dealing with those memories and sorting through everything. That's what that says to me. I have movement, choices, decisions, sacrifice, mental conflict, love begins. And I have the heart chakra, which speaks of relationships and of healing as well. So I'm not sure if this is speaking yet of healing a relationship or of just healing yourself. To me, it feels more like you. It feels more like loving yourself again, like the love begins card. And like the heart chakra is speaking more to you healing yourself and sort of sorting through all these hurts. I'm going to keep pulling cards and clarify this read. I have the Hierophant. Let's see, Six of Wands. Yeah, I think we're definitely talking about a breakup here because I got the Tower card. And the Tower card tends to represent something coming to a disappointing ending. And one that you weren't expecting. You thought it was solid, and it was like having the rug pulled out from under you. So I think that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a breakup that maybe you didn't see coming. And now you're left trying to heal from that. The Hierophant to me represents higher learning and sort of doing some deep thinking about things as well. And I have the Emperor here. And to me, the Emperor also speaks of your healing process and of your coming out on the other side. So he speaks of, to me, a very logical figure who doesn't get lost in emotions. So I feel like he speaks of you being able to process these emotions and then move on and let go of the past. I have the Six of Wands, which represents triumph. I have the Nine of Wands, which speaks of working towards a goal over time, having it be a process, but still making that positive progression forward. And I think that's what this is going to be for you. This is not going to be an overnight change. This learning to love yourself again, this healing from this relationship, it's going to take some time. I have the Three of Pentacles, which represents starting to see the fruits of your labor. So I believe that as you're going through this process, you're going to start to see the benefits of that. I have the Sun as well. And to me, the Sun card is a good omen. And it represents positive things manifesting for you. I have the Moon. I have the Moon card here, and the Moon tends to represent things that are still hidden from you, truths that you need to find out. I also have the Five of Cups, which represents feeling trapped or feeling stuck in negative emotions, so much so that you can't see the positive in a situation, you can't see positive opportunities around you. And then I have the Queen of Swords, and to me she speaks of shedding light on the truth. So I feel like as you go through this healing process, you're going to uncover some things about yourself, maybe make some realizations about what the relationship was like, because maybe you were looking at it through a filter. I feel like you're going to find clarity in all of that, and that's going to help to get you out of this funk, being stuck in these emotions, these negative emotions, this hurt, this sense of loss. I have the High Priestess as well, and she tends to represent things that are also hidden from you, but you will find them out along the way, and they're not necessarily negative things. So I feel like as you go through this process, as you find out these truths, you're going to get little positive affirmations along the way that you're doing the right thing. It's also going to help build you up as a person, so your self-esteem, your sense of self-worth, all of that, you're going to see those things improve along the way. And I have the Ace of Swords, which represents triumph. And I have the Seven of Wands, which represents sort of standing up for your ideals, drawing your line in the sand. To me, when I look at this, I have them sitting next to the King of Cups, so I just see the word like emotions. So I feel like these cards are saying that at some point you're going to get fed up with feeling this way, and you're going to draw your line in the sand and say, enough. I'm not living like this anymore. I'm not living in hurt. I'm not living in sadness. I need to change. It's going to be time to move on. And like I said, it still won't happen overnight, but you have to come to that realization for yourself, that you don't want to live like that anymore, being sad all the time. I also have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups represents happiness and celebration. I feel like that's what this is going to get you this entire process. Yeah, I have the Eight of Swords, which speaks of being stuck as well, and having trouble seeing clarity in a situation because of negative thoughts, negative emotions. So definitely ties into the Five of Cups, and sort of where you're stuck at right now and having trouble finding your way out of. The Knight of Swords to me speaks of much of the same of the Queen, is finding triumph and finding those personal truths and that clarity, and being able to work your way out of the situation, to heal those emotional wounds, heal yourself emotionally, and to be able to let go of the past and to transition forward into a new part of your life. I pulled transformation, solitude, material harvest, and spiritual strength. So definitely believe that this is going to be a transformational thing for you. Solitude, I believe, speaks of the work that you're going to have to do. Just sort of sitting down, quietly thinking, reflecting on things, and being able to find your own truths in it. I think it's going to give you a new sense of strength, a new sense of self. And I feel like the material harvest ties into that as well. I don't feel like it speaks about money. I feel that it speaks of, it just speaks of life in general and being happier and having more of what you want, because you've done the work to be able to heal yourself and see life in a new way. And when you've put the work in to do that, then you're able to harvest the benefits of it. That's what that speaks to me of. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment. I love hearing from you guys. Take care.